It's 11:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. The Bangkok sun is high and the city is a beautiful, chaotic gold. Marc is standing at the top of Wat Saket, the Golden Mount.
Wow, I can see everything from here.
To get to this spot, Marc had to climb 344 steps that circle a giant man-made hill. It is one of the most famous landmarks in the old city. At the very top, a massive golden chedi, a Buddhist monument, shines in the light. Far below, the traffic moves like colorful toys, but up here, there is only the sound of temple bells ringing in the soft breeze. Marc is wearing a linen shirt and sunglasses. He looks like a man on vacation.
Now, this is what I came for. No ice cubes, no frozen legs, just the sun and a 360-degree view. Mind you, climbing those steps was a bit of a workout, but it was worth it.
Marc looks at his watch. 11:45 a.m. His German day starts at 3 p.m. Bangkok time. He has plenty of time to get lunch, take a motorbike taxi home, and change into his professional mask. Basically, he has the best of both worlds.
Stunning, isn't it? Better than a computer screen anyway.
Leo, hey, fancy seeing you here.
I always come here when I need to clear my head. By the way, you don't look like a frozen project manager today. You actually look relaxed.
Yes, I am. I'm making the most of the morning. As long as I'm at my desk by 3 p.m., the morning belongs to Bangkok.
Nice. That's the spirit. Actually, if you have an hour, there's a small noodle stall at the bottom of the hill. Best Kway Teow in the district.
Well, I am cutting it a bit fine, but anyway, you only live once, right? One quick bowl of noodles won't hurt.
The noodles are delicious. The conversation is even better. Leo tells Marc stories about hidden markets and secret bars. Marc is fascinated. He completely loses track of time. Suddenly his phone gives a sharp ping. It's a high-priority notification.
Oh no, no.
What's up?
It's my boss. She's moved up the morning sink by 2 hours. She has a flight to Brussels. The meeting starts in 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Man, you're in the old city. With this traffic, it'll take 40 minutes just to get across the bridge.
I can't miss this. The thing is, if I'm not online, she'll think the experiment is failing. I'm miles away from my office.
Marc looks around. He is sitting on a plastic stool, surrounded by steam from noodle pots and the roar of passing tuk-tuks. He can't get home in time. He has to find a professional space, and fast.
Leo, I need a table and some decent Wi-Fi. Fast. Is there a Starbucks? A hotel?
Nothing like that here, but look, across the street, that small art cafe, the hidden gallery. They have a back room and usually have 5G. Run.
Marc grabs his bag and sprints across the road, dodging a tuk-tuk. He finds a small wooden table in a quiet corner of the cafe, surrounded by old paintings. He checks his signal, 4 bars of 5G, perfect. He connects his laptop to his phone's hotspot. In the nick of time, the Zoom invitation flashes on the screen. He keeps the camera mainly focused on his face to avoid looking too sweaty.
Marc, thank you for joining early. You look a bit flushed. Is your air conditioning broken again?
Oh, actually, I just did a quick set of stairs for exercise. You caught me just as I finished. Rest assured, I'm ready for the report.
Outside the cafe window, a fruit seller is shouting, but Marc clicks the noise suppression too high. The room sounds like a quiet office in Berlin. He is cutting it fine, but for now, the experiment continues.
As I was saying, Frau Schmidt, the Q3 projections are...
Around 15 minutes later, the meeting ends. Marc closes his laptop and takes a long, deep breath. The update went smoothly, no hiccups.
Okay, it's time to get back home.
He walks back through the narrow alleys of the old city. Instead of feeling stressed by the noise, he starts to notice the small details. The people hard at work, the shops packed with all sorts of goods. He finds a motorbike taxi and heads back to his flat. He unlocks the door.
Home, sweet home.
He looks around his apartment. It is simple, just a bed, a desk, and that powerful air conditioner. Mind you, it's not as modern as his flat in Berlin, but it's starting to feel right. He opens the window and looks down at the street.
Actually, I think I prefer the view of the noodle stall to the view of the grey U-Bahn station.
After work in the late evening, he heads downstairs to his favorite local soi, a side street. The sun is setting, turning the sky a dusty pink. He stops at a small restaurant where the owner already knows his order.
Sawadee krab, Marc, spicy basil pork today?
Yes, please, and rest assured, I'm not in a rush today.
Marc sits at a wooden table on the sidewalk. He watches a cat sleeping on a parked scooter. He realizes that the steep learning curve is getting easier. He isn't just a visitor anymore, he's becoming part of the neighborhood. He thinks to himself,
Anyway, who needs a luxury kitchen when you have the best food in the world right outside your front door?
he watches the city lights come on. The experiment is still a challenge, but for the first time, Marc isn't overthinking it. He's just happy to be there.